In this video, I'll show you how to use an alternative to Console.log within VS Code. Now, just to show you an example, like remember when we use when we create a JavaScript, if you want to troubleshoot a JavaScript, we really write some statement like Console.log, and then that gets rendered in the developer tools, and then we use to troubleshoot, and then once everything is good, we remove the Console.log or we comment that, and then we deploy our JavaScript. Now, just to simulate that same example, I'm going to write a simple JS. Okay, so there is an index.js file and there is an index.html. So I don't have any code in it. So let's first write the HTML. So I'm just writing HTML. So HTML has a head, HTML has a head, and HTML has a, here I will add body. Okay, now here, now you have head and body. Now within head, I will just write in the script. Okay, so I'll point the script to the source as index.js. So this is that file. So I'll just say script src equal to index.js. Now this is my HTML. Now in index.js, I'm going to write a simple JavaScript. So I'll just say function sum function. So this is a simple JavaScript. It will not have anything fancy in it. It will just have some statements, alert, hello one, and I'll just repeat this multiple times. Okay, so let's assume this is your JavaScript. Okay, now this is hello one, hello two, hello three. So maybe this is like your multiple statement within JavaScript. This is what we have built. Now in order to call this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to call a like display button. Now button is click me, and the event handler for button is on click equal to some function. So this is my simple JavaScript index.js, and I'm going to call on the click of a button. First, let's see whether it runs or not. So in order to run that, what we are going to do, we are going to just press F5, which will ask us to open a browser session. And this is the button, right? Click me. So what happens if I click on click me? Alert will come in. It says hello 1, then hello 2, hello 3, hello 4, and hello 5. Now if we want to debug this, okay, what we do is usually, I'll just stop this, in index.js we will write something called as console.log. Okay, so I'll just say console.log, and we just type in say hello 1 or something, and then I will write console.log, and then also hello.log. This is the old way of working, right? This is how you write those console.log. And then when you run this, so web app edge, so let me show you in the file system over here. So I have this index.html, index.js. So if I open index.html, then it will open this in a browser, and then from here, like let me enable the developer tool. So F2L is a developer tool. Now if I click on click me, as you see over here, hello 1, and then hello 2, and then hello 3, 4, and then this is what is displayed in the console.log. Now this is an old way of working, right? So let me click on F5 and click on edge. So let me show you that window. Yep. Okay, so here instead of console.log, the new way of working is you just don't write console.log in this code itself. You just do a right click over here and then say add log point, and whatever is your message, just type in. So this is message 222, or maybe I'll just say this is my message 555, and this is your message, add log point, and I'll say message xxx. Okay, so this is how your code will be clean. Okay, so you will not see all this information. Now remember, like I just typed so many log messages, but then you don't see anything over here. So what you need to do is just do a right click, add a log point, and then specify say message. So let me say this is message 1, and then press enter, because this is important. The moment you press enter, you will see a diamond shape over here. Similarly, if you just do a log point over here, I'll say message xyz, press enter, and then you will see a diamond shape over here. And then you do a right click over here, add a log point, and you say message last, press enter, and then you will see the diamond point over here, right? So this is how you basically use uh, the log point. So instead of console.log, now the benefit of this approach is like your code is clean, and once you're ready with your code, you need not even comment that console.log. It is already not part of your production deployment. Okay, so that's the benefit of index.js. Now in order to troubleshoot it, what we need to do now is to just run this function. Okay, now once I press F5, it will open in debug mode. Now what I can do is just show you what happens. Okay, now as you see over here, like I will just split my screen into multiple parts. So first I will just show you this side. Okay, so let me go into this run and debug, and the debug over here. And here I will just open the developer tool as well. So F12, and this is the developer tool, right? Now, see what happens. I have this debug console over here. So whatever you type in has been part of this debug console. So you'll click on click me, it says hello one. Okay. And now I'll just click on OK, and then message one appears. And then you click OK, then message XYZ appears, and then finally the message last will appear, right? And then you click OK. And similarly, from here in the console, you will see all this information over here. Okay, so you can see it in debug console as well as you can see in the edge browser developer tool as well. So if you want to use console.log, make sure that if you're using vscode, make sure to use log point instead of just hard coding console.log within your js code. So that's it, folks. Thanks for watching.